Hi everybody, Debbie here from Craftywafty, and tonight I am so excited to be showcasing a project that, I'll be honest, I've been working on for about the last 18 months on and off, which is our lovely Christmas planner and Advent house. Now, you may have already seen some little sneaky peeks. Okay, but I am going to go through and show you exactly what is inside our lovely little house, and talk you through how you can download the PDF instructions and how you get the links to all the videos, etc., that will help you make this lovely project. Now, as you can see, here is our gingerbread house. Okay, but if you didn't want to do a gingerbread house, then you could let me just move that to one side for a minute. You could make one using what I call like coordinating papers. Okay, so it doesn't have to be the gingerbread house, but you can do it one way or the other. It's completely up to you. You can also, if you didn't want it as a Christmas house, you could make it as a Halloween house maybe, or you could make it as a house to have it all year round and have it out on your side. And we'll have a little look and see what is going on inside our little house. So let me just I'll move this one out the way first. Let's have a little look at the gingerbread house. Now, I have designed them exactly the same in terms of the the insides. Okay, and you can alter that as well. All right, you don't have to have it just as I have done it. There are some options there for you to change. Now, the little chimney comes off. So there we are, and I've decorated this because, being a gingerbread house, I've decorated it with sweeties and lights and things like that. And yes, I have gone overboard with the sweeties, but it's a gingerbread house, so I think you need to go overboard with a gingerbread house. Anyway, on the inside, let's have a little look. So I'm just going to lift this up. Okay, now on the underside of here, now this is, as I said, Christmas planner house. Okay, so when I open it up inside, you will see you get to put in two little notepads. These can be opened up so you can write on your little shopping list. So if you're planning your Christmas list and things like that, you can do that, and these will actually slide out. Okay, so you can either take it with you shopping, and once you've used up one of the pads, you can just tuck a new one in. And within the instructions, I give you all the links where to get all the pads and everything else from. Okay, so let's just pop that in there. There's also room there for you to pop a little pencil or a pen or something in there, but that's what happens underneath our lovely roof. Okay, now this is where we go. I'm going to pop that to one side as well. And oh, the other thing I meant to say was, I'm so excited. I want to get onto the good stuff inside. It does lay flat as well. Okay, so you can actually lean on it and write in what you're going to buy. Okay, now let's just pop that to one side. All right, now please do, if you have any questions. Okay. Right, so here on the outside, as you can see, I've got it all decorated, and we've got a little hook here. So if I just turn this round the other side, but this is before we even get into the house, you've got a little window box, as I call it, and you've got some lovely little advent numbers, so you can count down. So just by hooking that on, you can count down to Christmas. So something nice that the kids can get involved with as well. So that's why I wanted something a little bit sort of interactive going on. So we've got the little advent numbers there. And again, if you're thinking about doing a Halloween house, okay, I have put the dimensions and everything for making the window box a little bit deeper to take 31 cards instead of your 24 or 25 cards that are already in there. Okay, now just to point out something else is that I've got two methods of closure on here. I've got the little magnetic clip which just sort of comes in and holds that in place, or if I just bring this other one in here, then you can add a ribbon to it. Okay, so you can do one way or the other, that's totally up to you. So I just wanted to show you that there are some differences. And when we open this up, let's get inside. Aha, here we are. Whoops, we've got our baseboard, and I've got two little boxes. Okay, now the boxes, as you can see, I've put little ribbon loops on, so you can pop inside any little items that you might want. It might be, I don't know, clips, you might have stickers in there, could be change from your shopping. I have in the other house actually put in the advent numbers, so when I pack it up, I use these to put the advent numbers in, and then I don't lose them. But yeah, so they're the little boxes, so I'm just going to pop those to one side, and our little base. Okay, so now we can get into the nitty gritty. So what have we got in here? Okay, so as you can see now, you could leave it open. Let me just push that back a bit so you can see it on the camera. So you could leave it open like that if you wanted, or you could close it up, you know, if you wanted it out on your side as a decorative piece. But here we've got 4 different areas. Okay, this side is the flap, which has got a little pocket, so you could tuck receipts and things like that in there if you wanted to. Okay, and that's closed with a magnetic closure. Okay, on this one, we'll just come to this one. So this is a magnetic closure on here. And if you've got some lovely family photos, you can open that up, and inside, behind the doors, you've got places to put your lovely family photos, you know, maybe some special family photos that you've got. So we've got a nice little waterfall effect there, and I'm just going to close that over and pop that magnet on there. Now, this is where you get a little bit of a choice. Now, obviously, you can, if you want to, you could do 2 waterfalls, or you could do 2 of the pockets with the flaps. Completely up to you. You can chop and change that round, whatever you want to do. And the same for these 2 pockets. Now here, as you can see, I've got here, look, Baking Spirits Bright. I've actually made this one a recipe card pocket, and I've got my recipe cards here, and I've selected colours that blend in nicely with the papers. All right, so I'm just going to pop that in there. I do put the link on there as well as to where you can get those. Okay, and on this side, it's almost like you get a free little mini album, people. I know how much some of you love my little mini albums, and here we are. And you get a lovely little mini album. So you could, if you wanted to, either have recipe cards in both sides, or you could go with 2 albums in both sides. Completely up to you, your choice. So this is our little album, and inside here we've got another little flap that opens up, and we've got a little stacked pocket. Okay, so again, you can put little bits and pieces in there that you want. All right, and we've got a little belly band as well, so you can tuck other bits in behind that as well. But if you don't want people to know, and I'm going to say this quietly, people, if you don't want people to know what you're buying them for Christmas, there is a secret little pocket just tucked down the side there, so you can tuck your little shopping list, or maybe your ideas list, in there, and then nobody will know that it's in there. If somebody comes a little looking, like little fingers might want to come and have a little look. Okay, so that is the gingerbread house one. Okay, and let's just pop this all back on, so it all just sits just nicely on the little board, and I pop the little boxes inside. But like I was saying, yes, you could do this for Halloween. Obviously, I've done it for Christmas. You could do it for a special occasion, maybe a wedding. You could make a nice wedding house. You you know, and then you could put invitations and other bits and pieces in, or you could have it as a birthday card house, where you might have it out all year round, and people can, you know, you can put, instead of putting recipes in, you might want to put cards in there. Your choice completely. Okay, so with this one, now I'll just point out here, because you couldn't really see clearly on the gingerbread house, but these were all cut out individually, okay, to make the roof tiles. But again, you've got a choice. You don't necessarily have to do that. You could just put a whole straight piece of paper on there if you wanted. Again, it's up to you. On the back, I've got our little our mats for our shopping, and then this one opens up, and as you can see, I've done exactly the same layout on this one. Okay, I've got my little boxes in there, are my little advent cards to go up, and I've just sort of tucked those on there, and I've got my little flap here for the pocket, which is for the stacked pocket underneath. Oh, no, not the stacked pocket on that one. That was just the ordinary pocket. There we go. And then I've got the waterfall one, which is tucked in behind there as well. Okay, and then I've got some recipes here. And then again, my little album here. Here we are. And so I open that up, and there's the stacked pocket. I was getting confused.com. It doesn't take much, I promise you. So here we are, yeah, little snow fun checklist and things like that. And again, a little secret pocket in there. And that is our beautiful Christmas planner house. Now, what I will say is, on the, let me just pop that out the way, the instructions you will get, because this is, you know, this has taken me quite a while to sort of put together, as you can appreciate. So the Christmas planner and Advent house instructions are on a download. Okay, I am charging for this one, but I think for $9.99, I think this is a brilliant buy, and it's something that you can keep and bring out year after year. You get all your parts, so there are 9 parts to this, and it gives you your links straight through to YouTube. Nobody else can access it. It's only you when you purchase the pattern. Okay, and on the decorating walls and base, I actually show you how I got the brick effect that I use on the gingerbread house here. So I go through all of that, so you know exactly how to do that if that's what you want. And as you can see here, I've given you all the instructions. I've even given you some measurements and little diagrams as well on there. I've got links for where I've bought stuff, so that you know where to get that from as well. And that is it. So all I can say is I do hope that you will go ahead and have a go at this. I can't wait to see all the different variations that everybody does. My design team have been making a couple of these as well, so I'm just waiting on them to finish. I do believe there's a Halloween house that should be coming soon, and a couple of other projects, like different houses. And I know one lady, one friend of mine, has actually done hers as one for all year round, so that's quite nice to sort of see the difference. But there we go. So the pattern, or the PDF, is now live on our Facebook page. Sorry, not on our Facebook page, on our website. Okay, so do pop along, grab yourself your pattern, and I look forward to seeing what everybody creates.